Hey everybody, this is Brian Boer with Modern Day Computers, and today I am doing an unboxing of the Wave 4 of Nintendo Amiibo. Now, in case if you don't know what Amiibo are, Amiibo is a video game add-on for the Nintendo Wii U, mainly for came out with Super Smash Brothers, Nintendo's fighting game where, you know, they put everybody together. Mario versus Peach, Peach versus Bowser, uh, Mario versus Sonic, which is my personal favorite, and you know, it's become very popular. Well, they made characters such as Mario right here. Look at that. If I block my face, it's just like Lamar Wilson. I'll do like Lamar, which I think Lamar is really awesome at what he does. But if you've seen Lamar Wilson's videos of his unboxings, I am not going to be that destructive in unboxing mine. I paid some good money on this, even though I bought it from Amazon at retail price. I'm not going to, and then go, ooh, look at that. Yeah. This is Mario. And what makes it so good is there's a little chip that if you have an iPhone, it's called NFC, near field communication, and it's based on the bottom of here. And you take your gamepad and you tap it here, and it will transmit it to the game, and you can essentially train your amiibo to fight better in Super Smash Brothers. There are other games involved with it, but as of right now, I only have the amiibos for or Super Smash Brothers to be able to use these amiibos on, and I've only gotten Mario up to level 5. So, but little backstory: they came out in November of 2014, and Nintendo did not become aware of the popularity of them, and unfortunately people have been buying them like crazy. I mean, these are $13 figures at standard retail price, and people just buy them like crazy. They'll go to the store and buy the entire stock and then resell them on eBay for like 5-10 times the cost sometimes. So that is unfortunate, because people like me, I just want one, and I can't buy it from the store because everybody else has bought them. So I'm gonna do this right now. I'm gonna say shame on Nintendo for not making enough. Which I can understand at first that you weren't prepared for the popularity, but you should have had it in the in the back mind of being prepared. I work in a business that we did a shutdown of the entire building, power and everything, and I asked, do we have spare parts? And they said no, and Murphy's Law kicked in, and since then we've had to replace a lot of computer parts because they didn't come back on when the power came back on. So that's another story. But there's now been 4 waves. The 4th wave just came out on May 29th, which was for me, as of this taping, 2 days ago. So, and because of the popularity, the U.S. stores have also done exclusive deals with Nintendo for certain characters. This is also a shameful thing that Nintendo did, because basically they've only restricted one certain character to one store, and I don't like that. Nobody likes it. The only one it benefits is the company. But and the thing that makes it terrible is, let's take for instance the gold Mario, sold exclusively at Walmart. Walmart gets it. Somebody comes up, spends, I don't know, say about 50. They have 50 of them in stock. Let's see, 50 times $12.99, and let's say 7% tax. $694, so $700, and then they turn it around and sell it for, 40-50 bucks a pop on eBay. And Walmart gets the $700, and the guy who bought that gets 50 times 50, that's $2,500. Maybe $500 to eBay, that's $2,000 right there. So 500, 2,000 minus 700, so that's a profit of $1,300 right there, just for these little characters. That it's just mind-boggling. So I'm just going to, so that's my biggest gripe. There's a lot of people that are upset about that too, but as I said, the new Amiibos came out on Friday, and Amazon, well, let me backtrack. Target decided to start selling them at about 5 a.m. and apparently, and their exclusive for this wave was Jigglypuff, and he kind of looks like Kirby, only he's a Pokemon, or her. I don't know what. I don't play Pokemon that much, though I have Pikachu. But it's the same idea. They lined up at 5 o'clock in the morning, probably bought it out within a half hour. Target doesn't care who it goes to; they're just making the money. So, yeah, because I went to Target, that morning and checked it out. Nothing new. It was all the regular characters that Nintendo is going to keep on making because, they're Mario, Luigi, Bowser, Peach, Yoshi. Those are the commons. They're going to keep on making those, and as for the other ones, it's really hard to say. So, but what Amazon did was really smart. They waited, rather than doing a midnight launch and just saying, okay, we have 50 of them, put them out, and someone could say, oh, 50 of them, bam, done, one transaction, nobody else gets to buy them at $12.99. They did a kind of smart thing, and it was kind of a letdown too. They did a planned, scheduled launch of each character, starting at 5 o'clock Eastern time. For every half hour, they would release one Amiibo character from the new wave, starting with Pac-Man. Well, I was on that like a hawk, and unfortunately, in the end, I was 6 for 8, because two of them, one of them, no matter how many times I refreshed, never saw it go on sale for $12.99. The other one I missed by 2 minutes because I was eating pizza at the time. So I'll just wait for it to come out later, or else Nintendo doesn't make them that many of them. I'll reveal who they are after I'm unboxing. So I got 2 boxes. So I got my big one first. So we'll do this. And I'm not going to be like Lamar Wilson and be all crazy and stuff. Knife. No. Knives are dangerous if you don't know what you're doing. So we are going to unbox. Ooh. They should have a light. And go, oh. So let's reach in and pull them one by one. What do we have? What do you 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 have? First one. Not bad. Wario. He went on sale, and I'm sitting at my computer going refresh, refresh. So, oh, there it is. Bam, bam, bam. You know. So luckily, the nice thing is that Amazon combined all these into one shipment mainly. So, and because I'm not a collector like everyone else is, because this is kind of dented and it's peeling, and it's you can see it on the corner here. Yeah, it's not worth it. So no. I like keeping the backs. So I'm gonna take care of opening this as best as I can. Because I also like keeping, the backs here. I'll throw away the plastic stuff, but otherwise, let's see. Of course, why am I doing that? I should be using my knife. Handy dandy IT knife. Unfortunately, Victorinox doesn't make them, at least this model anymore. So I like to keep it like that. So even though the glue ripped off it's not a big deal. You can still see the name and read all the information, even though there's not much to. Pretty much it's all the same. But so what we got here. Now there's one cool thing that I've noticed with the Amiibos is this thing on the bottom here. This is a piece of, I'm going to say, aluminum that prevents people from, say, doing, you take the tune while it's still in package and you get to play with it. This thing blocks the signal. That's really smart for Nintendo. So, and we'll just pile them up. So, there's block my face, and I can't. So there's Wario. Trying to make it work. So, he has pink pants. And I think it's because of the monitor, different color. But you get the idea, right? So then on the back is hurry up with a bomb on it, so you better hurry up. They've made him into the badass biker type guy. No moving parts whatsoever. He has the same chin as double clef fat chin like Peter Griffin from Family Guy. So that is Wario. Made famous by let's see, what was it? He's at least 20 years old. Is it Super Mario Land 2, 6 golden coins for the original Game Boy. So it just shows how old I am. Yes, I'm old. Next up, we have, now depending on how you look at it, say it, the actual pronunciation is Charizard. I can see that some people would say Charizard, but to each his own. I don't think that anyone at Nintendo is going to freak out if you call it Charizard. So we're going to unbox this one. And yes, I'm cutting towards myself, but don't try this at home, kids. Wow. That's interesting. The way they glued this thing on, it's like, well, kind of icky. You know, you can see the splotches there. Too much heat, probably. Anyway. Yeah, this one, let's see, the Wario came out, I want to say 7 o'clock, 7:30 Eastern time. And this one, you know, I could have gotten in an accident. I'm gonna admit it. I was waiting for this to order this while I was driving home. Luckily, I had my eyes to the road and just kept on, going. For a second, was it $12.99? Nope. Just keep on going. Luckily, managed to order it at a stoplight. But don't think that you should be able to do it because it is still dangerous to use the phone while texting and stuff. I don't text. I'm not one of those people that text constantly on the phone. So don't do it. It's dangerous, and and just realize if you get into an accident, the first thing that the other person should do, subpoena your phone records, and you should do the same thing to them. So, and then we'll find out who's in trouble more. So, Charizard. So we got a little flame tail. I wish that would light up. It wants to focus on my face. Let's see. Hold on a second. See if I have. Yeah, that'll work. At least block out my face. So this is Charizard. He is a big guy. So, interesting. Look around and stuff. Unfortunately, the color of the camera, the colors done through the camera are a lot different than what I see. So this is a lot oranger than what it is. You may see it on here, but you can see this little flaming tail. Let's see. Can you focus? Don't look at me. Well, we'll just. I haven't done much with my camera, so our next one is Pac-Man. He's a little yellow ball with. And this is definitely not a collector's item because you could see it all dented up. So no, I'm still not going. How Lamar does it without breaking them, it's absolutely amazing. Unless he can afford getting multiple of them. we'll just do it carefully. As for packing, stuff, this is kind of, the size of it. I mean, you could probably cut down a lot on the plastic and, all that stuff, and, use up less resources, more profit, but usually the same price. So we got Pac-Man. Hello, Pac-Man. And in case you've never played him, that's his. He has one eye open, one closed. So yeah. Yeah, he looks pretty cool. Made by Namco, licensed by Namco. Yeah, he is really fun. He that game's about as old as me. That's scary to thinking. 2015, he came out in 1980. I'm only about maybe a year older. So, at least to me, Pac-Man's been in my life, been around for most of my life, just like The Simpsons. Simpsons didn't come out till 88, 89. Well, the TV show. And I was only about 10 years old, so for most of my life, Simpsons has been around, so that'd be awesome if they could get Simpsons on Smash Brothers. Mario versus Bart. Okay, and so my next two, which I'm going to introduce together, these are of the new game called Splatoon. What Splatoon is basically, although I do not have the game yet, you basically you have a paint gun and you try to cover as much area as you can of your color, beat out the other guy, I guess, in a timed match, I guess. I don't know, but we got I got the amiibos that go for that game, and these would be two. I want to have now. I will have 3 amiibos total that I do not have the game for. The other one that I know everybody is jealous about, Toad. Got him on Amazon one time, and he's going for like $20 now. So we have Inkling Girl. That's her name. So slice it open. Try not to slice myself open. I do believe this is. I originally was not going to order this, but then I figured peer pressure kicked in. The little voice must have said, "Buy." Now there's also the kit that you get, the Inkling Girl, Boy, and Squid for $35. I did not get it. I have no interest in buying that. I'm not. I'll probably get the game sometime later, but I figured this would be kind of cool to. Because I really believe that in a software update, these can actually be. Let's see. Inkling Boy. I'm holding up. So that's Inkling Girl. said to be a squid, half human, half squid. So she has what is basically a super soaker. And she has orange ink. And those little suckers on the tentacles. And the bottom looks like, stepping in ink or goo. Yeah. Pink shoes, shorts. Let's see. So now we have what is, kind of, you look at it and it's like, how can you? I can see if anyone could get that confused with ink. Say that is not an inkling boy. I guess it's the hair. But lots of kids have long hair. It just, it just gets hard sometimes when you can't figure out if the person that you're next to is male or female. That's the hard part sometimes. But I'm not going to get involved with that. I'm just stating my opinion. Sometimes it gets confusing. I know a few women that work at my company. You walk by them, you would swear that they were guys. Yeah, I know it's not the world record opening to beat out Lamar, but I kind of take care of my stuff. Wow, these things are hard. I just don't want to pull it out too hard and tear it. Oh, so this is. Oh, that's pretty cool. Let's see. Oh, that is really cool. The tube is semi-transparent. You'd probably see it, yeah. So you can essentially, and it gives a sensation that it's like half full. So that's pretty cool. But this is Inkling Boy. For the Splatoon series, I do not have this game yet. Maybe Nintendo will be really awesome and integrate these with a software update on Super Smash Brothers. So please. Yeah. And wow, that peeled off really nice. Huh. Oh, that's the front cover of Inkling Girl. So, so it's in 3 different languages. You have Inkling Girl, and then I believe it's Filet, which I think is French. So it's sorry if I butcher the language. Filet, Philly, Filet Inkling, or Inkling Chica, which is Spanish. So, yeah, that's the thing there. Yeah, they're all amiibos, and I need to type it right. I think the official spelling is a there's no capitalization. Kind of E.E. Cummings style, which, for any of you may not know, is a famous author for writing poems and stories and using nothing but lowercase letters. I mean, there's nothing. He calls it himself E.E. Cummings. E.E. is, little e's. So, okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There were 8 of them total, but unfortunately, I was only able to get 6. But the other, okay, let's just reveal it. The 2 that I missed out because they sold out really quick, and I mean really quick, because Amazon only limited to one character per person per order, so which is really cool. And so, but these sold out in like, I don't know, 2 minutes. The 2 I do not have are Lucina and Robin from the Xenoblade. No, what? For any Nintendo fans out there, where? Okay, now I got to look it up because I know that somebody's going to go, oh, you don't know about Lucina and Robin and Marth and Shulk? I don't know if Shulk's in the same series. But let's look it up. Where is Lucina from? Fire Emblem. Yeah, that's why I didn't know, because I don't play those games. Never got much into the Japanese anime, which to me it kind of looks like it. So if it isn't, sorry. But Marth, Lucina, Robin, they're all from the same series. They are like super duper, incredibly rare. And Lucina and Robin went on sale Friday, and I'm hitting refresh for Lucina. Never saw it go below $45 for the third party. And then I went on Twitter and said, Amazon, did you even put them on sale? Yeah, we did it at the last minute. Sorry for your inconvenience. That doesn't really help. I personally don't believe that Amazon ever posted it there. Otherwise their system, because I knew that their system was really bogged down because it got slow when once people started realizing that these things were going on sale and everything. But let's see, the other 2, actually there was 10, but the other 2 was Jigglypuff, which only can be found at Target, and I couldn't get one. And there's Greninja from another Pokemon sold at Toys R Us, and I don't feel like going to running. I'm going to be like, same thing as Lamar. I don't feel like driving around town to get these things, if I can order them online. But, Toys R Us never put Greninja online. And Target put Jigglypuff, but by the time I was able to try to order it, they gave you the ability to put in your cart, but once I put it in my payment info in, nothing. They took it away. So, but luckily I was able to get this one, which was kind of a special type thing, and that is Silver Mario. Now, what's cool about this one is that it is not store exclusive, whereas the one for that Walmart sold, the gold one, was exclusively at Walmart, and they went crazy on them. And now now they sell for like $40 and $50, which I decided to buy one on eBay. So that'll come in later. Stay tuned. But that's kind of the price you pay for, waiting around. But that's also why I say shame on you, Nintendo, for doing exclusives and limited stock. So let's see, is this collector worthy? It is frayed at the end. It's kind of bent. It is not perfectly straight. And you can see it right there. So let's just be like Lamar. No. So this one is part of the Super Mario Party series. He is compatible with Smash Brothers. So you can have Mario use this Mario instead of the other one with the fireball if you wanted to, and vice versa. Luckily, Nintendo hasn't become so greedy that they will do exclusive. This amiibo can only work on this game. Well, they kind of do. That's what Toad is. You can't use Toad on Smash Brothers, but you can use them on the Captain Toad's Treasure Hunter game. Pardon me. Okay. Nice and clean. It won't. It rips off his face, but makes a mess too. Cheap cardboard from China. That's the other problem. Nintendo's apologized for the low numbers, and yet they make these things in China. All you have to do is just increase the numbers in China. Why? Because there are no labor laws in China. Okay, you can work these people, 75 hours a week or 75 hours a day, before their first break. And that'd probably be the only break they get because they'll be dead by then. So unfortunately, but it goes the same thing with China's a world factory. At what point makes you kind of wonder sometimes how many people have actually died making these things. Why is it in China? Cheap costs. That's it. Cheap labor. Billion people. What's the loss of a few thousand people? Before anybody gets upset because I just said that, just realize I'm not the one. I'm not a businessman that did that in the first place. Somebody would have thought that in the first place. A billion people in China. What's the loss of a few thousand to lack of labor laws? I mean, if you've ever seen the one video done by the Chinese reporter on the smog, there's your problem. China is totally crazy about making money and making it now at the expense of everything else. That's why Beijing is totally in smog all the time. So we got a very nice, very shiny Mario. And that is his and before you laugh, just realize that finger's going like this. So it's not giving you the middle finger. It kind of looks like it. But hide behind it. Can you see it? Wait. Did it? But yeah. I'll take pictures later. But he's really, really shiny. Amiibo NLV-001, and it looks to be the serial number for the uh, um, NFC chip, or serial number for production. You know, made in China. There you go. You know, if I put my tongue to this, no, will it be poisonous? Nah, I doubt it. There's a flaw on his leg. How dare they? They make thousands of these, and they can't. I doubt that you'd be able to see that. It's like right there. I don't have a very good, awesome zoom in camera. Sorry. But you can see me from here. So let's see. The Mario, this kind of looks painted on. It'd be interesting. Yeah, this looks like they took the figure and just dunked him in silver paint and then blew off the excess. It's not a perfect job. And what I mean is, unless I mean, from afar, he's silver. He's pretty, and he reflects light. But when you look up real close, especially around the edges, you see what looks to be, kind of, where paint, clumped up a little bit. But it considering it's going to sit on my shelf, it's not the end of the world as long as it works. Mario T1000. So that is my 6 out of 8. No, 6 out of 10, depending on how you look at it. On Amazon. You can't get Greninja and Jigglypuff on Amazon because of the exclusiveness. So we have Inkling Boy, and then Pac-Man, and Inkling Girl. Hope to get the game sometime. Wario, and he's kind of heavy. He's a big guy. Go figure. Not as heavy as what Donkey Kong is. And because I really like getting the big ones, Charizard. I have to admit, this is the one I wanted the most because he's huge. I mean, compare it to Mario. So, and just so you know, there are no movable parts. You can see the lines where they put like the head and arms on, but the arms do not move. So, do not try to move them. As for what they've been doing, as compared to, say, Sonic, where you have that stand right there that, just, looks kind of weird. They've been really good at doing the new versions. You can, unless if you look in the back here, there's the stand. So, but he looks pretty cool, and I wish the tail would light up. I can see somebody taking this and carefully drilling a hole into the tail and then going putting an LED right there and having it light up. That'd be awesome. But I'm not gonna do that. I kind of like to take care of these things. So I'm going to call it here. So I thank you for watching, and you can find me on Twitter at Brian Booher, BrianBooher. Same thing for Facebook. If in case there are multiple Brian Boohers, I am the one holding the green lightsaber. Yeah, let me make sure. Facebook. Yes, green lightsaber. And then for Google Plus, let's see here. I knew I should have used it before. And pardon me for a second. And let's see. Control room. Cameraman. I don't need that. We will do. Let's just put it on the bottom here. Yeah, I should have been better prepared, but it's kind of one of those things of spur of the moment, want to get it done. I have Warcraft to play. If you want to find me on World of Warcraft, I'm currently playing on a Hellscream server under the name of Disaster Girl, a hunter. So we'll just take that, and I put that there, and put that there, and that turns it on right there. And so, plus.google.com. In this case, let me revise that. But it's plus.google. Yeah, sorry. Plus.google.com/plus Brian Booher 1, as in number 1. I'm number 1. I'm the only one on the internet. That's why I own BrianBooher.com. Yeah. So you can find me there. I post a lot. Join the Nintendo community. Find me there. Find me on Twitter. Same name on Facebook. So I do have Instagram, but I very rarely post to there because all the good stuff I have is posted on Google Plus. I find Google Plus to be a lot more exciting than Instagram. But if you'd like for me to be on Instagram, tell me. I can join if I can get an audience. I just have my big 3 social networks, and I prefer there. I'm an old man. Can't keep up with you fancy schmancy younglings. So I'm going to make the group on Nintendo community on Google Plus very jealous of what I just got. So let's see if we can get I'm hoping that YouTube will allow that one picture to that me smiling make that my cover page. So yeah, that's it. Let's just slash. And then turn on. Yeah. I'm not a very good video editor. Sorry. I'm a one-man team, so go figure. So thank you for watching. Got any questions? Send me a message on Twitter, Facebook, or Google Plus, and I will be doing another unboxing of the older Amiibos that I just ordered today. And these are going to be the Japanese versions, and unfortunately, I'm paying the delay cost. So, but not so much. A lot of them, only about $25, $26, which is twice the price. But it's still affordable. It's not like they were $2,000 like some people sell them. So thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you again. And I'll be doing other unboxings of Amiibos and other technology like I do, like my iPhone. I don't think I'll get the next iPhone anyway. So unless someone gives me a lot of money, send me a bunch of Bitcoin bits. I had one person send me 2,000 bits for that, 47 cents. So thank you, Suzanne. So thank you for watching. Have a good day and have fun and geek out.